So many good things happening on main streets and downtowns across the Magnolia State. Today, we're highlighting what's happening downtown this weekend. It is brought to you by the Mississippi Main Street Association. Now, don't you forget, you can always go to msmainstreet.com/calendar to get more information on info on upcoming events in your area. But calling all you in Greenwood and in surrounding communities, you've got a holiday open house coming up this weekend. Actually, I think it's starting tomorrow. And joining us to tell a little bit more is Miss Brantley Snipes. She is the Executive Director of Main Street Greenwood. Hey, Brantley.
Hey, Rebecca. How are you?
You there with us?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So this is an exciting time for our small communities having these open houses. I know a lot goes into it and a lot is going on. So tell us about It's Looking a Lot Like Greenwood, I think is the name of your event.
Yeah, so all of our retailers, we're going to kick off the holiday season in downtown Greenwood tomorrow night. We're going to start at 5 and run till 8, and we'll have carriage rides, trolley rides. Santa, I think, is going to make a trip down from the North Pole to help us kick off the holiday season and be bouncing around. And, of course, in true Delta style, we will have nibbles and lively libations for all of our clients in our retail sector.
You know, that just helps with the shopping, right, Brantley?
Oh,
that just
absolutely.
makes shopping a little more fun when you've got some
we got some bubbles.
When you
get bubbles, you get a lot better shopping. And I know our retailers appreciate that. I'm a much better shopper. I spend more money if I've had a bubble or two.
Exactly. And, you know, you guys, not only does it kick off tomorrow, but this runs all through Saturday as well. So for people who are listening thinking, maybe I can't make it into Greenwood tomorrow, but, you know, the weekends are looking a little free, moving into pre-Thanksgiving break. What you got going on this weekend?
So it's a little bit of the same thing. You know, the retailers will be open. We all have extended hours. There will be a variety of different kind of deals and specials. You know, I'm the Main Street Director, but I'm now a retailer as well. So I know we're doing specials at my shop. We've got 20% off of our Julie Voss line for the whole weekend. And so, you know, just a bunch of different deals. Specials, our restaurants will be open. We'll have brunch at the Vine, and, you know, the Christmas carols playing on the downtown speakers, and the cold weather. It's going to be kind of one of those magical early holiday weekends in downtown Greenwood.
Well, there's, you know, all Mississippi's main streets and downtowns, there's something the same about them, but they're all a little bit different. So how is Greenwood's kind of set up? Is it more of a square? Where would you park? How do you sort of think through that?
Yeah, so no, we've got three main streets that kind of define our downtown. Howard Street is the central street, and then we've got Main Street and we've got Fulton Street. So we want to remind everybody that we go outside of Howard Street, and we've got retailers and restaurants on both Main and Fulton Street. It runs from the river down to our linear park, rail spike park trail that we have that runs along the historic rail line. You know, and I think one thing that makes Greenwood special is, you know, we do a lot of effort on the lights and so we know, you know, it does get dark earlier in December, and now I guess we're in November. We're not in December yet, but the lights come on, and we've got the warm glow of Christmas lights and the street lights and the downtown speakers, and so, you know, we invite people to come shop, but stay for dinner, visit Gardenia's, make a reservation at Fan and Johnny's, plan on having a good piece of pie over at the Crystal Grill. You know, we want people to come dine with us too. So come shop, come dine, come make a day out of it, because we've got something to offer on all of that.
And that would be a great reason to come and visit Greenwood. If we want to plan our trip to that, Brantley, where do we go for it?
So I would, you know, we work really well together. You're welcome to pop on Main Street Greenwood website. It's mainstreetgreenwood.com. We also have an exceptional Convention and Visitors Bureau. We have fresh new shopping guides that we're going to have linked to the website for everyone, so you know kind of where all of our downtown shops are. But you know, if you're new to Greenwood and you haven't been do plan on popping in the Visitors Bureau, they've got a ton of brochures, little welcome happies, just to kind of make your visit all the more special so that you're not, we get it kind of mapped out for you and tell you the high spots to hit.
Well, I appreciate your time, Brantley. I know you got a meeting to get to, so I know. Thank you for joining us here on Good Things, and good luck to your open house.
Yeah, thanks. We're looking forward to it, and everybody come to Greenwood, and thanks for all you do to highlight our Mississippi Main Street communities. We want to remind everybody that, these are integral parts to all of our communities. A lot of people don't know what we do, but preservation and promotion of all of our downtowns is what we do best, and we just appreciate you keeping us in the loop on
Absolutely.
all that.
Well, we appreciate all the work that you guys are doing, and bringing Santa to town is always a good thing. So yep. I hope you have a great weekend. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Rebecca.
Uh-huh. Well, she couldn't have said it any better, but I bet she will get 2 thumbs up from our guest, to Thomas Gregory. He is your Mississippi Main Street Association State Coordinator. And Thomas, she said it perfectly when, preservation and sort of the revitalization of our downtowns really helps our small communities. And these open houses that we've been talking about here on Mississippi Main Street Wednesdays is a big piece of their yearly income. How important is it that we get out and sort of support these open houses in all of our small towns?
Absolutely, yeah. It's the most wonderful time of the year in Mississippi's Main Street communities, and showing support for our local merchants is a big deal, not only to them but to the people that they employ. We're a big promoter of shopping local, especially during the holidays, and we know that a dollar spent in a locally owned store circulates in the community about 3 times more than a dollar spent in a chain establishment. And so when you spend money locally, you're not just helping that business, you're really helping your entire community. So especially during the holidays, it's really important to shop local.
And she also mentioned dine local, too, and sort of take part in all of these events. I know Main Streets across Mississippi, man, they're working all year long to sort of create these fun and exciting moments of time in their downtowns to get the community out and get them fellowshipping. You guys do a wonderful job of highlighting that on your MississippiMainStreet.com's calendar. how do you keep up with all the events, Thomas?
Well, we have a lot of wonderful local organizations that keep us posted on the things that they're doing. I think Main Street organizations are known for their festivals and their events and the things that make those communities unique. I would encourage all of your listeners to go to our website at msmainstreet.com and click on the events tab, and you can see what's going on in communities all across the state. Not just during the holidays, but year round, because you're right. Seems like there's something always going on in our downtowns, throughout the year.
Well, I think we've got some of the best, and we've also got this great organization, which is Mississippi Main Street, that helps them get their word out about the things they're doing. And I think, you can take pride in your own Main Street. I totally encourage you to do that. But, go visit other ones. They all have the same unique qualities, right, that they're usually locally owned, and they have the charm of their community that they're representing. But they're also all different. It feels like a kind of a different community. Well, each Main Street has a different community, I think is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, and I think part of what makes Mississippi such a great state is it is a collection of really unique places. And as you travel from place to place, if you're headed up I-55 or somewhere else, take some time to get off the interstate and detour into the downtowns, because what I think you'll find is a place that's authentic and unique and really special. Part of what makes our downtowns unique are the locally owned businesses and the unique architecture and the people that you'll find there. So, get off the beaten path and see some of these unique places. Is something that's really fun for families to do.
And I feel like these open houses, and we have them at least within driving distance, even if your own community doesn't have one. The retailers, man, they go to full lengths to make sure that it's a fun experience and it's a memorable one as well. And I know many have become kind of family traditions to sort of do and sort of gear up before the Thanksgiving feast and then really rolling into that Christmas holiday. So I love the bringing back, Thomas. One thing I love about downtowns is the bringing back of the the window shopping, right? Like they're bringing back the old school sort of decorating of the windows, and you just don't get that in big box stores at all. So, Thomas, remind us where to go for your calendar and all things Mississippi Main Street.
Yeah, just go to our website, msmainstreet.com. You can find information all about our organization. And if you click on the events tab on the website, you can go to our calendar, which is where all of the events from all of our communities are posted and updated. So we encourage you to check that out.
All righty. Well, thank you for joining us today. And again, what's happening downtown this weekend was brought to you by Mississippi Main Street Association. Cheers to holiday shopping.